Alright guys, so Star Wars Hunters just released their Season 2 trailer. And as you can see, it shows Vader's Castle, which is the new map in the game. We also have a new character, which is kind of like a K2SO-like droid that's called Chaos, so that's pretty cool. But when I watched this trailer, guys, I noticed something that really just irritated the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie. And it was the part of the trailer which shows the character Reeve wearing the Darth Vader outfit. And to me, this made absolutely zero sense. When I saw this, I was like, why would you have Reeve wearing Darth Vader's outfit when instead you should just have Darth Vader in the game? So I'm sitting here kind of baffled by this. I mean, you have the awesome Vader's Castle location in this arena. Honestly, it looks awesome. I'm excited for that. And, you know, the Chaos character doesn't look too bad as well. And I'm not against these brand new characters. But at this point, you're telling me that you're going to introduce Vader's Castle and then put Vader's outfit on a totally unrelated character and expect us to play this? Like, at this point, I'm kind of like, no, this is a big misstep. And they need to do an entire course correction on this game before they go any further, because I have a feeling it's going to start receiving backlash, especially after what I've seen here now. This was commented by Tyrone Phillips on Twitter. They said, "Isn't this game set after Return of the Jedi? If it is, then it's impossible to have Darth Vader in this game." Now, they do bring up a good point. This game is indeed set after Return of the Jedi, but you're telling me that this game is going to limit itself to only newly created characters and completely disregard all of the original characters in Star Wars? You've got to be kidding me. You're telling me they're never going to give us Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, Anakin? You're telling me we're not going to get any of these characters? You've got to be kidding me. I mean, there's even Darth Maul. There's so many iconic characters that will be removed or prevented from coming to this game simply because of the timeline. And, you know, you got to ask yourself, how would the developers fix this issue? Well, in my opinion, when I jump into Star Wars Hunters, I really don't care about the story at all. I don't care about the timeline. I think a lot of people are the same way. They just want to jump into this game, pick their favorite character, and then do some battles and continue to progress and upgrade their favorite characters, right? So I think that they should introduce something like the World Between Worlds into this game, where the actual Darth Vader and all these iconic characters can step through and come into this timeline. I know that seems a little bit controversial, but it's just a game, and people want to battle with these original iconic characters. And, you know, they could even introduce Knights of the Old Republic characters as well. So they don't have to be just limited to the original trilogy characters and the Clone Wars characters. They could even go to the Knights of the Old Republic as well. So a lot of things that they could do, but the game's timeline really limits what they can do right now. And in my opinion, they have to course correct this game before going any further. And if I was over there at Lucasfilm or Zynga and creating this game, I would take a step back and I would start working on, you know, these iconic locations related to the iconic characters like Vader's Castle. And then I would start to work on original characters like Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ahsoka and Anakin, and then introduce these characters alongside a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC global launch. I think that would go over very well with the fan base, and I think it would make this game actually survive, because at this point, I'm not going to lie, I'm actually concerned that this game may not make it based on what I'm seeing here. So, you know, that's just my honest opinion. I know that sounds harsh. And nothing against these original characters that they've created. I think they are very cool. I do like Reeve. I do like the new Chaos droid. I think the character designs are entertaining and fun and cool. But you can't make a Star Wars game and completely disregard all of those iconic original characters, which are the foundation of Star Wars. It's just a really weird decision to me, and I think they really got to fix it. So let me know what you think in the comments about this. Now, the one really positive thing about this game is that it is actually receiving updates, right? So we're getting these updates, which is exciting. They released this whole detailed description of the Season 2 update, which includes, of course, that new Chaos character. You have the new arena. You have the arena pass in there. You have new events, a new ranked season, all kinds of stuff, new cosmetics, stuff like that. So in terms of actually delivering content and updates for players, I think Zynga is doing an awesome job, and I think this game will survive if they combine these updates with new characters and then the iconic original character from Star Wars with all of these new updates. I think it will definitely survive if they do it that way, and a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC launch. Now, another thing I wanted to mention about this, guys, is that if you look at a game like Marvel Rivals, that game is being very well received so far by the fan base because it has all of the iconic Marvel characters in it. You know, you have Spider-Man, you have characters like Venom, and then all of the Marvel characters in that game. So Marvel Rivals does not have the canon timeline problem and restrictions that Star Wars Hunters has. I don't know why Star Wars is really limiting and restricting themselves by a simple canon timeline problem that they've created themselves. It's really, really weird to me that they have this problem with Star Wars Hunters. And if you look at this gameplay, by the way, the game doesn't look that bad. I know it's kind of like a Fortnite art style, which I don't mind. I actually like this art style, and I think the game would look even better on PS5 and Xbox Series X and PC, because this is technically the Unreal Engine 5. So it's really held back by the Nintendo Switch and the mobile platforms right now. And I think if they got it on, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC, it would be so well received. So I know I keep on saying that, but I really want to reiterate that a next gen, or current gen, I guess I could say, console release is absolutely necessary for this game to be taken seriously, at least in my opinion. So let me know, would you play this game if they introduced the original iconic characters like Vader alongside a console release on all of the consoles? So let me know if you would play the game and if you think that it would gain a lot more interest if they did this. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments below, and I will see you all next time. And may the Force be with you always.